Hello friends, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. So, at the conclusion of the last chapter, we saw the climactic duel between Greil and the Black Knight, which unfortunately led to Grail's demise, and right in front of Ike, no less. So, now we're really going to get to see how Ike's character develops now moving forward, with his father now having met an early demise. And what I've been saying before, like the first 7 chapters of this game being the tutorial chapters, this is when the difficulty of the game now says, okay, now you know what you're doing, get ready for some tougher maps. And it's fitting how this is like Ike's first mission as what will be him as the leader of the Greil Mercenaries. But before we get to any combat, we have to see the fallout of what happened when Greil learned what it was like to have a sword impaled through his chest. So let's begin chapter 8 here, with a bit of a flashback, if I remember. Yep. What's wrong, Ike? Done already? Come on, son. You'll never beat me with that attitude. Think you're as stubborn as your mule-headed father? Like, this is what really sells how to feel with Grail's death. Like, it's just, this is who he was. Ike, grow up big and strong. I believe you've got the makings of a great warrior. And there's Ike and Mist. Father, this isn't a dream, is it? This is all real. Mist, the sun's going down and it's getting cold. Come on. Let's go. Mist? Oh, Ike. Mist. Why? I was at his side, but I couldn't save him. I'm sorry. It's so unreal. Dad's gone. He's gone, Ike. And I don't know what to do. Don't worry, I'm here. Brother, I'll lead the company, in Father's stead, and I'll protect you all. You, the princess, everyone. I'll protect you. You'll see. No. Brother, Ike. No. Mist? I won't allow it. I can't lose you. Don't you see? If you'll go, then I'll be all alone. I won't allow it. I'm not going anywhere. I promise you, Mist. Just goes to show how strong a bond the two siblings have. Well, Chapter 8, Despair and Hope. Commander Greil, why is this happening? Why is any of this happening? Why now? First Crimea, and now you. Ike. Oh, Ike! Where's Mist? She's resting in her room. Riz and Rolf are with her. That's good. She needs to sleep. She's been through too much. We all have. You should rest too, Ike. I'll be alright. Grief won't bring my father back to life. I know I've been a burden on both of you. Titania, Soren, I just need to thank you both for staying here with me. Not at all. There's no need. Don't trouble yourself. So, where is everyone? To tell the truth... Yes? Boy and I are back. How did it go? I can't believe it. They just left and they didn't take one look back. Heartless scum. I'll never forgive them. Boy, what's going on? Ike, are you alright? I'm fine. Tell me what happened. Start talking. Well, it's... What I mean to say is, Shannon and Gatry have left us. Soren? What? There's nothing to hide, is there? They left? Both of them? Why did they... Oh, I see. They left because of me, didn't they? Ike? Titania told us you were going to be the new commander. Shannon just about exploded. He and Gatry left not long ago. We all went after them. We tried to talk things out, but it was a waste of time. We all knew that Ike was going to inherit the command of the company, didn't we? It just happened sooner than we wanted. It was Greil's decision. If some of us aren't satisfied with that, there's no reason we should stop them from leaving. As far as losing fighting strength is concerned, we can solve that by adding new members. How can you say that? After all the battles we've been through together, how can you say that? Easy, he just did. Forgive me, Ike. I wasn't able to stop any of this. It's not your fault, Titania. They did what they felt they had to do. They didn't want to lose their lives to an inexperienced commander. Ike, don't talk about yourself like that. I'm not saying that to gain anyone's pity. It's the truth. But even so, I have no intention of giving up command of this company. Ike, what will you... I'm gonna follow my father's wishes. I'm going to assume command. If everyone will accept me, then that's what I'd like to do. Of course. I've already made up my mind. That's what I was gonna do all along. What, so now you want me to start calling you boss? Is that it? Well, I can do that. Boss it is. I'm in too. Riss. Miss asleep. I know I missed most of the conversation, but I have a good idea of what you've been discussing. Commander Ike. Yes, it does have a nice ring to it. What about you, Soren? Ike, I'm not sure what help I could be to you. What place is there for me in a mercenary company anyway? You are so weird. I've always depended on you, haven't I? I need your tactical knowledge. I need your objectivity. You're not gonna leave me, are you, Soren? Don't worry. I'll be here watching over you. Thank you. I know I'm not as experienced as most of you. I'm gonna make some mistakes, but I'll try not to let you down. Well, you're gonna have a lot to learn about being commander. I'm glad you're serious because it's a lot of work. Tell me everything. First, you'll need to understand company expenditures. Then we'll talk about ensuring that everyone is properly outfitted. And we can't forget the need to gather good intelligence. Oh, and you'll want to know everyone's abilities and relationships. Uh-huh. Earlier, I spoke with a merchant caravan that's taken refuge here in the castle. They fled Crimea at the same time we did. I told them who we are, and they asked if we could travel with us. I think they're worried about protection from Daein. In exchange, they've offered us a good rate on items and weapons. They'll also buy items and forge weapons for us. Uh-huh. They also said we could use their wagons to store our goods. That's one more worry off our minds. Uh-huh. So anyway, Titania. Yes? I know I said tell me everything, but this is too much. I can't keep up. Maybe I shouldn't learn everything in one sitting. Can you show me the ropes along the way? Is that alright? Oh, and yes, of course. Sorry, I got a bit carried away. I'll take over for now. Why don't you get some rest? I'm alright. You worry too much. Get some rest. That's an order. I'll do my best to manage. Yes, Commander. Well, there we go. Ike is now officially the head of the Greil Mercenaries. Commander Ike, as they will call him now. So, now, for one of the cooler things that I've really started to appreciate in a lot of later Fire Emblems, it's the base. So, this is where we do a lot of our, like, weapon outfitting, supplying, managing, supports, and all that. But it also gives characters a chance to, like, actually converse and learn backstory. So, one of the first things I always like to do when we get to the base of any level is to come down here to info, and it flashes green if there's anything new that you haven't viewed yet. So when we go into this screen here, we're going to see there's a bunch of conversations that we can have. All entirely optional, but they add a lot of character to, well, basically every character that's in this game. Like, you get your support conversations with characters, and that helps flesh some things out too. But these are more like in the current moment type of conversations, like how characters are feeling at the moment. And I think these types of conversations are like some of the best. So how the info screen works here, every conversation that is listed here, you'll see the name of whoever it is, like whether it is a specific name or a group or just something in general. They'll have a star rating next to them. If it is a 1-star conversation, then that just means it's literally that, a conversation. Get to see some character development, background things, just however you want to work. If it is a 2-star, then it doesn't give you anything, but it provides you some valuable information. So actually, I'll just go ahead and I'll click this merchant conversation here. Well, hello. You must be the young commander I've heard so much about. My, and you are a young one, aren't you? And you must be from the merchant caravan Titania told me about, the one that asked to travel with us? Yep, that's us. It must have been fate that brought us all here together. If you'll offer us protection, we'll supply you with the provisions you require. At a reasonable price, of course. What do you say? It's for the greater good of us all, wouldn't you agree? Well, it is a sound proposition. Yes, then we have an agreement. I'm the weapon merchant Mustin. I'll be sure to stock the weapons you prefer. And I am Amy, a vendor of various goods. I have a wide variety of items for sale. I hope you'll stop by soon. And then these two here. My name's George. George or George, I don't really know. I'm just gonna say George. The name's George. I buy things. Anything, really. You got any weapons or items you don't need? Bring them to me. My name's Daniel. I'm a craftsman. I specialize in made-to-order items, otherwise known as the Forge. There's one last item to cover. If you'd like, we can also act as a storage warehouse of sorts, carrying your extra things. What do you think? That would be fantastic. We recently left our stronghold, and I was afraid we'd have to carry all our goods ourselves. I'm happy to take you up on your offer. Very good. Well then, may our enterprise be profitable for us all. So, that there, again, didn't give you anything, and we already had access to the merchants to buy, sell, forge, whatever we want. But this provided us the information as to how things work. Then, if you get a 3-star conversation, at the end of the conversation, you will get an item or something. You'll get a something for viewing that conversation. So if you see a 3-star conversation, you get something for your trouble. You will want to see it. Now that we've done the 2-star one there, let's look into the other members of the mercenaries right now. Let's see what's going on here. I hear someone. Is it coming from over here? Why? Greil. Why? Why you? Why did you have to? Why? A short and sweet info conversation. Just, you can see that this whole thing is really bothering Titania much more than she's letting on. And if you do read into some of the support conversations later in the game, you'll actually learn that Titania has some unrequited feelings for Greil, and at this point, literally unrequited. They'll never be reciprocated. So that's why Titania is so fond of Greil in general. So you'll learn that more later, but you get to understand just how much she actually cares about Greil now. Young little Rolf here. What's going on, Rolf? Oh, Ike. If you're wondering about Mist, she just fell asleep. Really? Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you, Rolf. It's alright. I don't mind. It's getting late. You should get yourself to bed. I will, but... What is it? Mist is just fine. You're here, Ike. So she's fine. I mean, she's gonna be just fine. Huh? That's all. Well, good night. Rolf, thank you. Again, these conversations just help flesh characters out so much. I love these. Let's talk to Boyd. Hey, working already, Ike? If you need any help, just let me know. Boyd, how do you feel about all this? About what? About me being the new commander. Before, you hated the idea, right? So I want to know the truth. Will you really take orders from me? Well, I know what you can do and what you can't. I don't know if I want you in charge of things if things get really dangerous. But on the other hand, this is what Commander Greil wanted. He had faith in you, and I've got faith in him. The commander hired both Oscar and me. When our dad died, I was the one who had to care for baby Rolf. I had no clue what I was supposed to do. Oscar received a discharge from his military service and came home, but life was hard. That's when Commander Greil found us. He gave us jobs, a place to sleep, food on our plates. He gave us our lives back. Boyd, you've all worked off any debt you may have owed him. You don't have any obligation to me. This isn't about obligations anymore. Commander Greil always said we were all part of one big family, didn't he? I'll do anything to protect my family. That's why you can always count on me. I see. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. But don't you ever try to hold us at arm's length. You got that? Oh, don't worry about that. I'm gonna work you to the bone. Oh, really? I'll take whatever you can dish out. Try me. Good conversations. I love them. And Riss. Riss? Ike. What were you doing? I was praying. For my father? Yes. You see, the commander, he... Riss. I'm sorry. I know this must be so much harder on you. Forgive me. A long time ago, my father told me a story. It was about the dead. He said the more tears we shed, the more blessings they receive in the hereafter. I envy you, Riss. For some reason, I can't seem to cry at all. Riss, if you could, shed a tear for me too. I'd be grateful. Ike, I would be honored. Thanks for caring so much about my father. All right. So that takes care of all the info conversations, and once you have no more to view, the text fades out. So now we'll go up here to the support section. So in Fire Emblem 9, you don't build supports by standing next to units in battle, which I think is a very difficult thing to do. But what you have the units do is just simply participate in the same chapter, and after certain benchmarks, support conversations will become available. And they do have the same limitations as some of the previous Fire Emblems. There is a C rank, a B rank, and an A rank conversation. And characters can only have 5 conversations amongst characters who are in your party and alive. So that just means 1 A rank and 2 C ranks, or 1 A rank and 1 B rank, etc. and etc. So I am going to go ahead, and I do want to do this one support here between Ike and Oscar. I am actually going to try to, and for reasons of my own, focus on Ike and Soren, which might take some time. But for now, this will not interfere with anything, so Ike and Oscar, I want to view your conversation. Hey, Oscar, can you spar with me for a sec? Wait, where are you going? Sorry, Ike, no time. I have to prepare the evening meal today. Where's Mist? She's off practicing with her staff. It's been a while since I cooked. I hope I haven't lost my touch. I haven't had one of your suppers in ages. I'm looking forward to it. Really? Yeah, of course. You're a great cook. Why do you ask? Well, I never knew that. Mist, Shinon, and Riss were the only ones who ever commented on the subtle spices and flavors that I use. I mean, my brothers are used to my cooking, and Soren hates everything. I think he'd stop eating if he could. Sure, Commander Greil, Titania, Gatri, and you ate everything on the plate, but I feel like you'd eat anything. Oscar, I didn't just shovel the food into my mouth. I enjoyed it. I really did. Remember the first day that Mist took over your cooking duties? Just thinking about it makes me ill. Even my father was having trouble choking it down, but I think Mist is finally starting to get the hang of it. Just like you're training to improve your swordsmanship, Mist is training to improve her culinary skills. You should give her more support. Hearing someone say, delicious, is the best encouragement a cook can get. I see. And I'll make sure to say delicious from now on. Thanks. So Ike and Oscar learned that food is good. Alright, so now we get to the nitty-gritty part of this. We can finally manage our inventory. So we have a convoy that can store all of our items, and I'm just going to go ahead and just get all things into the inventory. So we have 200 stock. Okay. Horde skill. There we go. Yes, we can shop from here. That's how they do it in this one. Okay. So if we ever need to, we can come down here and visit the armory for weapons, shops for items. There's a separate section for just selling items in general, and the forge, which I do believe I can't quite... Oh, I do have some funds, but I don't think it'd be worth it for now. Maybe it would be. I don't know. Can I do anything with this? Let me just try. So when you come to the forge here, you're building an item from scratch, but when you do so, you can add elements to it. You can also take away if you want. So you can increase attack, hit, crit, and the weapon's weight if it just so happens that you're giving a new thing to a low-strength unit. Now, I find that tomes are very, very costly in this game, so I just end up usually doing physical weapons, but considering my gold is a little light right now, I'm gonna just hold off for a bit. Alright, so I do need to get a few things here. I'll take one of those iron swords. I'm gonna give the armor slayer to Mia, so I think that's fine for now. And we'll get the vulnerary. And I'm gonna keep these for just for now. I'm not hoarding them to keep to the end of the game. I just want to see how things turn out with some of my units. Oh yes, and there is the bands. Yes, I need to think about how I'm gonna allocate the bands here. All right, so I do have enough for everyone, I believe. I think Soren, I'm just gonna give you the mage band right off the bat. I'm gonna give the fire tome, but I am gonna also buy a wind tome if I can. Staffs I cannot do. But I can buy hand axes. Okay. Oh, looks like I cannot buy a wind tome right now, so that's fine. Fire tome it is. We'll do a vulnerary and the mage band. So we'll do that right off the bat. That's good. Oh. Yeah, risks I think I can take care of right now. I don't think I need to specifically worry about the men's staff. I think I can get by with just a heal staff, which I do want to get a new one. Go ahead. But we'll take the vulnerary and go ahead and take the ward staff just in case. So ward, how it works is you use it on a unit and they'll get a temporary buff of resistance. It starts at +7 and weakens by 1 every turn. And why don't we go to the convoy? Now, what would be a good band for you? Why not just give you the sword band? I feel like that one's still kind of in line, but you're kind of doing okay with the stats that matter at the moment. Alright, so I've taken care of a few things. What would be good for Ike? He's doing pretty good at the moment. I wonder if I could give him... Do I have the... If I've got that band? Yes, I do. I'm gonna give the Knight Band. We'll see if that does anything for Ike. Might make him a little more bulky. Alright, so to Tanya, give you that. I think I'm actually gonna have use for the hammer in this chapter. I'm gonna take the hand axe for sure. I don't think I'll have any need of a lance. I think I can get by with just axes. Do that, and is there anything that would work? Sure, why not? I'll give you the archer band. There we go. Oops. I keep going a little bit too far in a lot of these menus sometimes. Okay, so now we've got these three. I definitely need some new weapons here, but I'm gonna give you the steel lance. That way you have some power. Oops, not too much. Too bad I can't buy a javelin right now. I'd love to buy a javelin. But that'll do. I'll let you at least use this one. Vuln. And what would be good? I might actually give you the fighter band. I think you need just a little extra punch. Now Boyd in the axe territory. You take that. You take that. You take an iron axe, and I'm also going to buy you a fresh hand axe. Seems like axes get very favored in this part. Now, another thing, too. The inventory that Mustin and Amy have will not be set every well, it won't be the same every chapter. There will actually be differences. So you have to visit every chance you get and just make sure that everything is there. Iron, steel, and armor. That should work. Take a vuln. And take the paladin band. Could give you some use. I'm not sure. But there we go. Everyone is fully equipped. So that's how outfitting your units work. So now we come down here to the manage section. So this is where bonus experience can finally be applied. Only in bases, but this is where it would work. So you expend points, and you can give experience to your units. And this would allow you to help certain units get a little bit stronger. You can help raise units to certain benchmarks if you need them, or you can feed a lot of experience to a lower level unit and watch as they get really strong. It's a very fun thing to work with. So I think I'm actually going to have a little bit of fun here. Spend a few points, see what happens. So we're just going to get some level ups. Let's go. Hey, that one's a fine level up. I'll take it. Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll do another one. Now, it does cost more experience to level up units that are really high level. So, see, two good level ups on Soren there. That's great. Let's go Riss. You got a lot of resistance there. Okay. No, that's still a little bit much at the moment. Let's just level you up this way. Let's see what happens. Okay, that works. I mean, I'd love to see your strength go up, but I'll take my wins where I can get them. I'll give another level up to Mia here. Gets the point of magic. Alright. Well, we'll see what happens. Now, that's all the experience I'm going to give for now. Now, the other thing too, I did say in the last episode that for units to learn skills, you have to find skill scrolls. So in the last chapter, we got the Miracle Scroll. So it tells us how much cost every skill is, and then if we have enough capacity, we can put it on. However, if you remove a skill, which you can do, you actually lose the skill permanently. You cannot reapply it. So you have to think carefully as to who you would give the skills to. I'm actually going to hold on to this miracle skill for now, because I don't think anyone really needs it at the moment. But that is that. So that's the entirety of the base, and I know it took me a long time there because I was explaining everything. Don't worry, every chapter here on out will be a little bit quicker because there'll be fewer info conversations, and I might be better off at managing. So once you're finished and you leave the base, you begin the story section of the current chapter. So let's go. Good morning, Ike. How are things going? Does everything look good? Titania, did you get enough rest? Enough as could be expected, given everything that's been going on. But now we got some business to deal with. First, we need some new recruits. Oh, but our audience with King Gallia comes first. Any word from the palace? No, nothing yet. According to the Lagoos who brought our food, we should be receiving word sometime soon, but... Ike, I've got bad news. Look out the window. We are ambushed. That's not what I think, is it? If I'm not imagining things, that's a squad of Daein soldiers. Why do they have to show up now? What gives? We're inside Gallia's borders, aren't we? They must be out of their minds to pursue us this far. If they've come this far, I'm sure getting out of here alive was never one of their priorities. We're in trouble. They have us completely surrounded. We cannot escape. So many of them, and so few of us. It doesn't look good, does it? Doesn't matter. We'll have to fight. Greil Mercenaries, ready yourselves. Alright, here we go. Ike! Brother! Mist, I want you and Rolf to go into the back and hide. But, Ike, just do it now. Everything will be fine, but I need you to do this, alright? Alright. Be careful. It's happening again. My medallion's glowing. At least they can use the same cutscene every time they have to mention the medallion. Mother, Father, if you can hear me, please watch over Ike. Please, will you protect him? All right. 7 of us versus an entire squadron. Let's see how well things go. All right, everyone, are you ready? Greil Mercenaries, move out. All right, so we don't really have to do much in the positioning or re-inventorying everyone because, well, everyone's good. So we're just going to take a quick look here at the enemy. So this is a defense chapter. So just like the one at the Greil Fort, we just have to survive 8 turns and we win. All right, so we have to defeat Kimura to get the soldier band. So I definitely want to try to do that. As you can see, he's a level 18 knight. This guy is like just shy of promotion. So let's see how things work. Now that priest there's got a pure water. That's the same thing as the ward staff. Red gem on that one. So if we get out there. Yes. And here we have a recruitable unit. The mage Ileana. One of my favorites, actually. A thunder mage. Just like Soren is a wind mage. So we'll have to get Ike to talk to her. And if I remember right, if I can get a... Can I do a list here? Maybe not. I have to find... There's a way to view a list of your units. Oh, here. This is that list. So if you ever scroll further into the conversation section here, you can actually see units that can talk to people. So in this case, this is where you can learn that Ike can talk to Ileana. All right. So let's get back to this. We'll just take another quick look. Anything of value? Ooh, a longbow. But we don't have an archer anymore. Gee, I wonder. Okay. So we've got a lot of units that are going to come right from the front. So I definitely, how I usually play this, Titania handles over here. Ike handles this right off the bat because he's got the Regal Sword, and I'll send Boyd over this way. Now then. Here's some... Yeah, see, this is once again a situation where Mia doesn't really have any good units to fight, because heavily armored over here, cavalry over here, which, well, you can fight the axe cavalry, but it's not easy for Mia, even though she can have the armor slayer. As you can see, that is a heavy sword. Alright, but that's about all the planning I can do. So let's actually get into the chapter. Okay, how do we progress? So we'll start here. You are just regular lances. Boyd, I'll have you start the fighting. Hopefully it works. Ike, you come down here. Tanya, you'll come up here. You'll use that hand axe right off the bat. Oscar, you'll stay close to Ike. For units to get their support bonuses, they have to be within 3 squares of each other. So 1, 2, 3. Ike does receive the boosts from Oscar. And it's a nice one too. The Earth Affinity is really good for boosting a Void, which if you don't get hit, you don't die. Alright, that kind of sets people up for now. Mia, I'll have you come over here. Soren, you stay over there just in case. Riss, you stay back here. And we hope that we survive. So let's begin the fun. Of course, we have to deal with javelin-tossing Lance Cavalry. But now we get the actual fights. And there's the reason I have the Regal Sword equipped. It's, I want these cavalry to not be in my way. Just enough. Nice. Oh, fast enough. Interesting. Can I change that? Magic! I just realized Ike has 5 magic. My goodness. Okay, well on the flip side, that blocks the rest of the cavalry, so keep things going as they were. Alright, so definitely Titania's promotion status is going to be very good at just handling these units here. Now, I'd love to see something like a critical hit, if possible, because that would take care of these knights. We'll see how this works. Not enough on that one, but should be enough on... Oh, not enough there either. Oh, you've got the longbow. Well, put you there anyways. So yeah, Titania's going to be blocking there for a while. Okay, you're only 3 damage. That's not so bad. Let's see how it works against these knights. Alright, not fast enough with the steel axe. Speed things along here, because I think they're in regular unit movement. Okay. We got through the first turn. Oh boy. Alright, so why don't we do... Yeah, actually, we'll do... this. Take care of the longbow. We'll have you move down here. Ike, you'll get some backup here from Soren. Please adapt. Nope. Okay. Riss, I'm going to have you shove. Because I'm going to have you, Oscar take care of this cavalry. There we go. Sure, let's try this. On the hand axe, use a vulnerary just in case. That 3 health could matter. Mia, you'll come back for now. Although I could have had you attack that axe cav. I just realized I am no longer in avoid territory with the support. That could be bad. I may have made a mistake. Still alive. Oh, there's the first death. All right. Well, I did say that this was going to be a playthrough where I show off everything, and that includes my game overs. Yep, I ate that one. All right, well, we're getting a retry on that one. And thankfully, it was only on the second turn, so I don't really have to change too much of what I was doing. Although I do suppose I could alter my strategy on the first turn just a little bit. Are you the javelins? You are not the javelins. What I am going to do is give Titania more targets. Ike, you'll come down here. Start with that. Do this instead. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll just have everyone ready to go. Alright, let's see how this works now. Hey, there we go. Yeah, and now that I've got 1 space on this cavalry, I think he'll retreat. And that gives me the room to actually go in for another attack. Alright, and this actually does give me another chance at the level up, I think. Yes, that's a little better. Still got that point of magic, though. I'm kind of surprised. Okay. Freeing up a little bit more space here. I'm okay with this. And sword rank up. That's always fun. I'd love to meet the unit that's not named Titania that can withstand all of this for this level of the game. Like, this is... Like, this hallway over here of armor knights and long range, like this isn't the thought of a tutorial anymore. Like, this is the game saying, we're throwing something at you, and this will end you if you're not prepared. So you better have a good strategy. Alright, so there's the longbow. Thankfully, archers aren't exactly the strongest thing on the opposition. And pretty soon you'll get a level up, too. Alright, and then down here, the archer won't have any space to attack. But now Boyd should be able to face off against both the knights. Alright, not bad. Even better. Alright, I think that's everyone on the top side. Okay. Well, here we are once again. But thankfully, with a few less cavalry units. Okay. Now, how do I play this one? Oscar could take you out, I think. Not strong enough. You do need that point of strength or two. There's a javelin wielder down there. Can I take you out? Yes, I can. However, you are low on the health department, and I'm not sure I like that. Okay, well, I don't take too much damage. I am okay with that. 70 hit, 62 hit. Okay. Maybe I will get a crit. Maybe I'll get a crit. That would be funny. Okay. Soren, maybe you can do something? What can you do? Alright. Honestly, I do think... Like, considering that there's only one unit here that can attack Ike, I think I'm fine letting Ike be there for one turn. But I'm gonna do... this to take care of you. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna try something a little crazy. Oh, maybe this will result in a crit? Not quite. But we'll let Boyd have a little extra boosts there. Yeah, that javelin would attack, and I probably would bite the bullet. Maybe not, but just keep safe. Let Risk heal where Risk can heal. And since the hand axe is just about worn out, let's take care of the javelin wielding ones. And we'll let you funnel in this way. Figured you'd go for Ike, no surprise. the trades. Hey now, who said you can hit? Yeah, that's what you get. Hey now, really? Who said you can hit? I need to keep saying that. That seems to be working. You need to get a good level up. Really? Really? Apparently luck is with me on this one. Alright, kind of expected that. But fast enough to double. I'm fine with that. Hey, no. Alright, but I don't have another hand axe anymore. Right, now you're going back for the heals. Ooh, that's perfect. You actually blocked the way there. I can work with that. Choke points and all that. Aw, you're running away. Alright. Now, thankfully, Ileana, I think, is passive, so she won't attack. She's just a unit that's on the field. So I am okay with that. Now, what's your range? And you have a speed of 6. Speed of 12. Ooh, wow. Now you have the javelin. Hang on. Do you think I need to keep Titania healthy here? Hammer won't do me any good now. You have a javelin. It'd be better, actually, if Oscar took the defense, because Oscar does have defense, like equivalent of a knight. See if I can't make anything of it. Do that for now. Oops. Not what I wanted to do there. Yeah, not a lot of damage. Oh, can double attack with Steel Sword. That's even better. We'll go with that. And Soren, can you come in and... Yes, you can! Nice! Alright, that takes care of that problem. So now I don't have to use a Vulnerary. I can just let Riss heal up Ike on the next turn. Ooh, so close. And we got you. Now if this works, the mages have to come in. Ah, and you moved. I was hoping you didn't. But at least the other one has to. It's kind of hard for a unit that's all about getting in close to work properly if they're all frail and need to be safe to deal damage. You're being a little dodgy. Good, I've got a hit. I've got a lot of units there that need to be taken care of if I want to get to Aliana safely. But on the flip side, that knight took her Vulnerary. I'm a little salty about that, and I know Vulneraries can be gotten a dime a dozen, but I'm still salty about that. Okay, so I do know that Ike needs to be up there to get Ileana, so I think I'm actually going to swap how I do things here. I need Titania down here to get Kimura's attention. So we're going to swap in Boyd here. Can you... Okay. So with strength, you can take down the mage. We'll get these guys to move back. While we'll have Oscar actually take care of this Myrmidon. Just like that. Archer can stay there. Either the Archer moves closer or not. We'll see what happens. I would stay for the use of the Armor Slayer, but I think I'm going to have to forego that. But I do have a hammer. Alright, so the Knight's moving in. There's the longbow. Do want to try to get it, but again, not the end of the world. That priest is really fleeing. Alright, we got some reinforcements. Thankfully, we really don't have to worry about them too much. Alright, Titania, just keep tanking things here for a little bit. Yeah, we're getting close. Maybe that'll encourage Kimura to stay there. I'm fairly certain Kimura is a wandering boss, but you never know. Okay. Oscar. See what you can do. Alright, and... Sure, Mia, come on in. Get a swing. Alright, so that would not be enough. Not even with the Regal Sword. Alright, I'm going to stick with the Iron Sword and Vulnerary up just in case. I do have my Avoid boost. See if that does any good. Nice. Go Boyd. Go Boyd. Get a longbow. Now, thankfully, any weapons that and items that we get that are excess, we send straight to the convoy. So we don't have to worry about that. We'll have everyone kind of ready to go in this corner here for now. Okay. What? They still resist. If I can make use of the hammer, hopefully I can do some good. Thankfully, the knights are slow, so I don't think they'll even reach my position in the next couple of turns. Ooh, level up. What do we get? Good, good, very good. I like that level up. You're running away. And so are you. Alright, I think the reinforcements appear in different corners this turn. Yeah, you over there. And one soldier there. Okay. Now you have the red gem, which I do kind of want to get. Let me see how this works. Oh, you would definitely die. In fact... taken care of. There we go. That takes care of the boss. Now, unfortunately, that does not stop reinforcements. That just means boss is gone. And we do get the soldier band for our trouble, so another band to pass around if need be. Now, we do have to get through these units. That means we do have to play a little bit more risky in some cases if we want to have enough units gone for us to be able to get Eliana recruited. And thankfully we'll have 2 more turns to try. Now, how does this work? 9, 8... Am I healed up? I am healed up. That could be a problem. Yeah, we're gonna take care of you. Haha! Alright. You ran away. Go, hand axe! Alright. Heal, heal. Everyone's good. Yeah, alright. See how this works. Yeah, I had a feeling that wasn't going to do any good. We got knights to break through too. That could be a problem. Alright, we'll see how this works. Should probably dodge. There we go. Yeah, as long as I can get Ike to talk to Aliana, I'm fine. I mean, Titania could very easily just break through that whole brigade, but currently Titania's on the other side of the map, and I can't really get too far past that. Alright, I hear horseback reinforcements. Mage, soldier, cavalry, cavalry. Well, I want that red gem. There we go. Oops, not... Well, yeah, that actually will work. Alright, Mia. Need you to break through what we got here. Nicely done. Alright, that's a start. Could help, might not, we don't know. Alright, can you do anything? Not quite. So we're gonna try... Maybe? Yeah, if we keep you there, we'll do this. Probably should have put the Regal Sword on now that I think about it. Okay. Soren. Adept? Maybe? Ah, it doesn't quite work. Oh well. I'll just do this. Alright, I have to hope this works. Oh good, you retreated. I'm fine with that. That's a unit out of my way. I should be able to get Aliana then on the next turn. This shouldn't be a KO either. You moved, that's fine. I can skip Pure Waters. I just wanted the red gem. Alright. More reinforcements. Alright, final turn. So I have to get this mercenary taken care of. Mia, I'm going to have you retreat, because there's no way you can tank what's about to happen. Oscar, you'll take care of things here. There's that. And now, after all this time, I can finally get the recruitment underway. Huh? And who are you? I'm a traveling mage. My name is Ileana. This castle... Oh. Hey, are you alright? I'm sorry. This rain is so cold. I feel like I'm freezing. You don't look too good. Are you sick? Do you need medicine? You're awfully kind, aren't you? You know, you don't look like any Daein soldier I've ever seen. Are you really one of them, or have they press-ganged you into service? I was traveling with some merchants, but we got separated. I came here to escape this rain, but some soldiers in black found me. They thought I was a Crimean refugee. Oh? I tried to tell them who I was, but they wouldn't believe me. They said I would be put to the sword if I didn't help fight you. I'm very sorry. Don't apologize. You didn't have any choice. If I'd been me, I'd have done the same. But listen, I think I've seen the merchant convoy you were traveling with in the castle. There was a weapons vendor named Mustin, and I think a woman named Amy sold items. That's them! Oh, that's incredible. Are they all unharmed? Where are they? They're fine, they're fine. In fact, we've all come to an agreement, and they're traveling with us now. I don't see any reason we should go on fighting, so if you're with them, we can protect you from Daein. You're right. Yes, would you please allow me to join your company too? That sounds fine, Eliana. This is a dangerous place. Go ahead and seek safety within the castle. We'll hold off the enemy troops. No, I'll fight too. But you're sick. You'll need some help. This isn't the full force of Daein soldiers. More of them are waiting in the forest. You need me. Well, I wish you weren't right, but it sounds like we will need your help. I'm just glad to get away from those awful black-clad soldiers. And there we go, another mage in our employ. And this one's going to be a bit of a strong one. We'll take care of you now. So yes, we have the mage Ileana in our employ now. So again, Thunder Mage. So she is more proficient in Thunder Magic. Now she is a, I'd say a more strength-focused mage because the Thunder Tomes actually do have a bit of weight to them. So her strength growth is slightly above average. And one thing too, the weapon weight thing does also apply to strength on mages too, who are typically not strength-focused. So the mages can get weighed down by books. As Soren here is weighed down by an entire 3 weight because he doesn't have any strength whatsoever. Meanwhile, Ileana is 1 point of strength. Now what does make Ileana a little bit interesting is her skill Shade. So this is something you'll never see on enemy units because you're the one who's making decisions. But when the enemy is deciding who to attack, they will prioritize other units above Ileana. This is basically a reverse provoke. It is deterring opponents from attacking Ileana. And I still don't quite understand how it would work in the background, but it is good. If you do have to put Ileana on the front lines, that can help at least keep her a little bit safe if there are multiple targets. Now, meanwhile, so why don't we just go ahead here? I don't think there's any long range that I have to... Oh, there is one. But it shouldn't be a problem. Ileana has a little defense, and it would just be 1 target. Or maybe... No, you've got 27 health. You're the only one that's around. You're fine. Yeah, you were the one with the pure water. Yeah. I'd only have to take 1 attack if that were the case. So, go Ileana! Here we go. Alright, everyone. Oh, yes. Might as well get the experience where I can. Go Riss! And where's Titania? Sure, go ahead. Take something out. Yeah, Titania has basically carried the entire right half of the map. Alright. Well, we survived this turn, and we will succeed the chapter. Ouch. Alright, that's fine. At the very least, I know I'm not killing that soldier. I'm fine with tanking things. Ooh, I can actually hurt you. Not that it matters, though. Alright, now, how will these go? Double? No double. But Boyd is doing great. Alright, that should be it. There we go. Now this is how one way you can tell that this is the end, where all the soldiers are facing in a different direction than what you would expect. And that's it. There are still more of them. Everyone fall back to the castle. Regroup within. Now we get a different conversation here because we took care of the boss. Blast. Not yet. You will not fall. Brother! Mist, you're not supposed to be out here. I told you to stay. I don't care. Mist? There's no way we can escape. This is it, isn't it? We're all gonna die here, aren't we? Don't be foolish. No matter what happens, I'm making sure you and Wolf get out of here alive. Once you're out of danger, you go straight to the palace and stay with Princess Alincia. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here with everyone. I'm staying here with you. As long as I'm with you, I'm not afraid to die. We'll see Mother and Father. We'll all be together again. So please, stop telling me to leave you. I can't. I can't leave any of you again, alright? Alright, don't leave my side. Thank you, brother. But one thing, you're not gonna see Mother just yet. What? I'm gonna protect you. I'm not going to let you die. I gave Father my word. Ike. Now this would be the boss if we didn't kill the boss, but we do get a different soldier here. So few soldiers, and yet you managed to defeat our general? You have fought well. But it all ends here. Prepare to die. Or so they think. What happened? What was that? Well, if only we had these allies. My goodness, they took out multiple units in one turn. Filthy beasts, so strong. It's incredible. Is that why people fear the Lagoos? Ugh, stinking beasts. Good job, Lagoos friends. So, are you two from the palace? Did the King of Gallia send you? He did. I am Mordecai, warrior of Gallia. Your hair is blue. You are Ike. Is this correct? That's right. I'm Ike. You saved us back there. Thank you. Ronald told me Ike is not bad stranger. Mordecai and Ike. We will become friends. You don't know that. You don't know if you can trust him. It's too soon to tell. He's a Bjork, a human. You know all humans have two faces. Leth? Bjork? What's that? That's what you are. We with the power are Lagoos. You soft, hairless things with no power at all, you are called Bjork. What did you say? Leth, you are being bad. The king forbids this. We cannot fight with Bjork. Most Bjork call us by hated names. Look at us with eyes filled with scorn. Subhuman? Is that how Bjork treat their friends? Is that how Bjork treat their allies? You're right. Some of us use that name far too readily. I guess if we had thought about it, we'd have realized it's not a polite term, but we didn't know you by any other name. I'm sorry. You know no other name for us? Are we really so little to you, human? You, who forced us into slavery? How easily you forget. But we Lagoos, we remember. We remember how we've all suffered at your hands. The king can say whatever he likes. I will not trust you. I warn you now, never speak to me in such a way. Leth. What's your point? Did you come all this way to complain to us? Typical subhumans. And it's like Soren knew exactly what to say to push her buttons. Scum. Those who use that name are enemies of Gallia. Subhuman. Enemy. He is enemy. You think you are humans? The only thing human about you is your conceit. You filthy, hairy subhuman. Mordecai, kill him! Or so you think. Well, he didn't use a claw, so I suppose that was not supposed to be a lethal hit. Ike! Ugh. What? Ike. Ike, I'm sorry. I have hurt you. I did not intend to hurt you. Mordecai, this injury is nothing. I'm fine. You're nothing but a beast. Where's that wind coming from? You don't have a wind tome. Soren, stand down! Why did you stop me? He hurt you. He could have killed you. You can't let him get away. If you hadn't provoked him, none of this would have happened, right? But I'm sorry. Mordecai, Leth, I apologize on behalf of my company. Please forgive Soren. It's a poor excuse, but we recently lost some companions. We're tired, and we're not thinking clearly. Ike forgave Mordecai, so now I forgive Soren. No one need be angry. I apologize as well. My behavior has been unkind. I forgot our mission, and I have blundered terribly. Mission? The king wants to see you. We're here to guide you to the royal palace. And we don't get any bonus experience for that one, but that's all right. We got through the chapter, and that was my first on-screen death. So yeah, that's how this is going to be. If a character dies, I will restart the chapter, and you will get the full experience. So hopefully you're not bothered by that. That's just how I want to play this game. But as for how the chapter actually did go, I'm amazed it went as well as it did. Like, I know it was a little close there with recruiting Ileana, especially because it was the last turn. But as far as I'm concerned, we achieved all the objectives we needed to do. So I call that a win, no matter how long it took. Well, anyways, that's going to call it for this chapter. Next one will be another trip into Gallia. So hopefully you will look forward to the next episode. So until then, thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.